I'm writing this with the hopes of inspiring some of you that Neville's teachings are indeed real, and you can absolutely create any life you desire for yourself. My history with manifestation goes back to when I was around 18 years old, in which I discovered the law of assumption without having ever read Neville. It was only years later that I discovered Neville, and my entire life suddenly made sense. I've intentionally manifested my reality from the age of 18. Here's a few things I've manifested in the past years. I got admitted and studied in the specific university I wanted and graduated with honors. I was gifted an amazing and expensive car that I used throughout my school years. Got every single girl I ever went for. Never been shut down once in my life. Got hired in the world's #1 company in my industry and got the respect from my father that I so much craved. I moved to Japan to work under near impossible conditions. In 2 years, I went from a salary of $40,000 to $280,000 a year. Got promoted from a low-rank basic subordinate role to a regional director role inside a Fortune 500 company in a short period of time. I moved from a ground floor, very simple typical Japanese apartment in an ugly neighborhood, to one of the most luxurious apartment buildings in Tokyo, in the 32nd floor with an amazing view of Tokyo. I decided I had enough of Japan and wanted to experience a different country. In 1 month, I manifested getting hired in the specific country I wanted and under better living and financial conditions. I married the girl of my dreams. I was gifted an expensive wedding 100% paid for by a millionaire stranger that me and my wife had met only 2 weeks before. This is one of my favorite manifestations of all time. Latest manifestation. I manifested $10,000 to cover all expenses from a 2-week trip to Paris I recently did. I bought my wife expensive luxury brand items. The money came in the most unexpected way only a week after I came back from my trip. This is the most recent manifestation. These are only a few of them, but the list actually goes on and on. Now, for the first time, I want to make public my next manifestation. I am now manifesting buying $1 million ocean view beach house in my home country, so I can go back and settle there with my wife. I'm not focusing on how I'll have the money to do this, but only focus on the end state. I plan to use both SATs and the law of assumption during my day-to-day. For your reference, I'll be using the following scene. I am standing with my wife, next to the infinity pool in my new house's terrace, drinking a local beer, feeling good, accomplished and grateful, all while overlooking the beautiful crystalline ocean and making sure I feel all my surroundings. I then proceed to tell my wife, remember how much we wanted to have this life, and now we have it. And I'll loop this scene again and again. So, this is how I will do my SATs. For anyone who is unaware of SATs, it is state akin to sleep. Do a Google search to learn more about this, or buy the book of Neville and learn from it. So, if you liked this video, subscribe to our channel. Happy manifesting!